What's up there, you guys? This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for June the 11th, 2000 and or June 11th, 2018. So I thought that I'd do this reading a bit different using the major arcana cards to correspond with the day and the month. So being that the Lovers is the 6th major arcana in the tarot and the Justice is the 11th card in the tarot, so June 11th, these two cards representing the month and the day. So I thought that I would tap into the energy surrounding June the 11th for everybody collectively, the energies that I pick up. So the Lovers and the Justice card. This is an energy, I'm hearing alchemy, I'm hearing marriage. So this could represent a creation of some sort of marriage within the self, balance, harmony within all relationships, relationships of importance, relevance. Could also represent key partnerships or relationships at this time. Something coming into balance, harmony. I'm also hearing the energy within the self. There is some sort of alchemy that's being created. So this could represent that your feminine and masculine energies within the self are coming into balance. Could also represent literal marriages. So it could be of importance to you. For you guys, it could be a marriage. It could be a partnership. Maybe your focus is on the right partnerships or connections that you feel like serve you versus those that don't. This could also be lessons that you are learning through partnerships today. So you might feel that you learned something very valuable through another person, or you learned something valuable about relationships, or you learned something very valuable about yourself. It could be that you teach yourself something valuable. A lesson has been completed or learned, or a lesson will be learned. So these are the energy, the basis of what I'm picking up for that. So I'm going to do tarot to clarify and see the energy that we're picking up. See if that's, if I'm right on target with that or not. Ooh. Clumsy. Alright, let's see. As for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for the collective June 11th, 2018, what are the major energies? Please clarify the energy surrounding the Lovers and the Justice card for the collective energies for those who are meant to resonate with this reading or meant to receive a message, that it be received with clarity in the way that it's meant to be received for them. So the Nine of Cups, the Empress, the Tower, the Justice again, the World. Oh my goodness. All majors with the exception of the Nine of Cups. Okay. So the Justice comes out twice, okay? With the Justice card, this is definitely, I feel like something being finalized. For others of you, this is a marriage that is being finalized, that is coming together. For others of you, this could be the ending of a cycle, some sort of karmic cycle. A lesson has been completed, released, let go. Getting that this is actually a positive energy. There's an advantage that you have, even if you don't see it. So it seems to me that some of you guys will be not seeing this for what it is, because the Emperor's card, I feel like, is that nurturing, that self-love card. So that being the challenge and the obstacle, you might not see the advantage that you have or the good that's coming out of this energy. Because your approach to whatever you're being confronted with today, whatever is of relevance or importance, to surrender to whatever is occurring, whatever it is that's being shown to you, whatever it is that you have completed, you've released, you let go, what you have learned from it, maybe you don't realize that you've learned from it. So there's something about relationships. It could definitely be, for some of you, a breakup. Could also represent some sort of argument or something that has to take place between two people to realize something. It could be, for others of you, some sort of surprise and connection that comes into play, or some aspect of your connection that shocks you or surprises the both of you, that shakes things up between you and another person, such as the energy of the Tower. But I feel like when the smoke clears, you're going to see why it was just. And I feel like you need to think about that. Look at the other side of it versus the, I feel like it's the right word. I can feel the energy of it, but I can't explain it. It's like instead of going to the supposed perception or ideal of what you think is, or the traditional way of looking at things, look at it in a different perspective for once, because there's always something that you can see. You can always see something in one way, but you can always see it in another way. Whether that's positive or so-called negative, you can always see something from one side. You can always see both sides of everything. So for whatever reason, I feel like don't go to the expected outcome or perspective of things, or looking at this. Look at it from another aspect, I feel. See why this was just and why it had to happen. And I feel that what will come, I feel like, is complete freedom and liberation of knowing something. Feeling free from entrapment, possibly some sort of clarity comes over you, an epiphany, a revelation that's shown to you. You're completely free of something, and you might not even recognize it or see it. You have the advantage. There's something that you might be releasing something out of your life that doesn't serve you. It could be, people that really you weren't getting anything out of a situation or a connection, or you weren't getting something out of a job, you weren't getting something out of a certain belief system. It's something that you're going to let go of, and it's like you're not seeing yourself in the way that I feel like you're meant to, or that you really should. You might not be giving yourself the proper respect that you deserve, or kudos, or seeing yourself as a wiser person, or respecting yourself, not valuing your self-worth. It's something that you're struggling to see. You're not, some of you guys may be struggling with the fact that you're accountable for what you create. Everything has a cause and the effect. So it's like you might not feel responsible for that. You might give your power away to other people, circumstances, so-called karma. This person did that to me, so I just have to take it. I have to deal with it. It's kind of like you giving your power away to create your own reality, your own experiences, having control over your own feelings and emotions. It's like you don't see that. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the love energies. Let's see if we can get more clarity. Because it seems kind of, not romantic partnerships, but it can be all types of partnerships too. Sexual freedom flew out. Okay, so one more card. Let's see, one more card. What else Divine Spirit has for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for love and relationships and partnerships for all those who are in need of clarity. So the Rainbow Reviver and the Sexual Freedom card represents, I feel, sexual freedom, and the Rainbow Reviver, again, like I said, with something in a partnership, you guys have the ultimate advantage over a situation. There's freedom involved. There's letting go of something that doesn't serve you. I'm seeing the Sexual Freedom card as balance within the self, that alchemy that I was speaking of with the Lovers and the Justice card. So it's finding that balance within yourself, but also a renewal, because this kind of looks like a childlike energy. She seems playful. She seems like she doesn't really have any cares in the world. Even if she is an adult, she's youthful based upon her detachment from things. Her being happy in her own company and her own energy. Also, it's like this energy of anything can happen, anything can go, creativity, playfulness, limitlessness. It's like she's in the clouds and she's only focusing on the positives, obviously, with these rainbows, these stars, these balloons, these clouds, flowers. She's on a swing. It's in this energy of being in a high vibration to where you don't have any cares, or you're not focusing on what I can't do and what happened that left me like this, made me stuck, all those negative things that we focus on. She has a relationship with herself to where she's happy within herself, but also at the same time, she's also open to what she's creating, and what she can create, she's seeing it as limitless. She's not focused, she's not on the earth, she's not on the surface, she's up in the air. So her view and her perspective is much higher, much greater, much infinite. than being surface level and just focusing on, you know, the ego perceives things from a limited place of what you can and can't do. The higher self perceives everything as infinite and possible. So this to me is a connection with the self. Others of you guys, you might be connecting on a deeper level. I want to say on a spiritual level. It says sexual, but spiritually I feel there's a connection. Others of you might not need to take relationships so seriously right now. You guys might be attracting playful connections, flings, if you want to call it that. I feel like take certain connections for what they are and what they bring to you right now, even if these are not flings or anything like that. Any association with someone that comes into your life, I feel like take it for the good things out of it and what it's there to teach you or show you. Is for those of you who are dealing with people or in coupled relationships, the energy that I pick up from this card is I feel really what it seems like to me is there's a stronger bond that's being created between two people when they create that bond within themselves. You have to have that alchemy, the feminine and masculine energies have to be whole within the self. And when you tap into that energy, then you have a fulfilled connection with another person who too is on that same level. But if it's just one person, even if it is just you for right now, when you're in this state of wholeness, than mere just sexual attraction, even though it says sexual freedom, I feel like what this means is like you won't be able to tell the difference between masculine and feminine energies because you're whole within yourselves. So when you connect with that person who's also has a balance with their feminine and masculine energies, when you come together, you guys won't be able to tell the difference between what's feminine and what's masculine. It's just an energy of oneness. So I hope that that makes sense. I'm going to do a pick a card with the Angel Gods and Goddesses deck. I haven't used this deck in a while. It is one of my favorite decks. So if you guys have a guidance, question, advice that you would like to look into, I'm going to do 3 cards. 3 cards as advice. 3 cards as advice. This could be from your higher self. This could be from your spiritual guides, the universe, divine spirit, whatever you call to that you consult in that's of a higher power. What is the guidance? It could be a specific situation or it could just be whatever it is that you need to know. So I'm going to call for highest guidance, truth, and wisdom to come through these cards, and that whoever is divinely meant to see this message and pick up something from any of these cards, that it be accurate and gives them clarity and helps them to see what they need to see. 3 cards. Okay. Alright, so I have a special going on right now, you guys. For $2, you guys can get a 5-card reading with me now until Saturday of the 17th. So I'm running that special, or the 16th, sorry, the 16th. So now until June 16th, I will be running a $2 reading special. You guys can submit payment through PayPal or Cash App. I will leave the link in the description box below on how to obtain that reading. Please give me at least 24 to 48 hours to send you your reading. So it'll be done via email as a voice recording, so you can always go back and listen to it whenever you would like to. If you guys are interested in personal readings, I do have a 7 to 10 business day time frame. For some people that is a wait, but I do have a lot of bookings. So if you guys are in need of an emergency reading or an instant reading, you guys can always hit me up on Instantgo, which is a mobile app for iPhone and Apple users only for right now. You guys can also book phone session readings with me there. I do have a services tab where you guys can purchase services, some of the same services that I have on my website. You guys can purchase instantly. Be sure that you guys sign up as a member first before purchasing readings. If you guys are unable to download the Instantgo app, if you don't have an iPhone or Apple device, you guys can definitely purchase emergency readings with me. You'll receive it within 24 hours of purchase. Everything that you guys will need to know will be in the description box below. So without further ado, I'm going to give you guys a moment to meditate on the card or cards. It could be more than one card you're drawn to meditate on. If you feel you need more time, just pause the video. Okay. All right, so card number 1. If you guys chose this card, you have God of Reflections. It says the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So again, it kind of goes back to this energy where you guys might be learning something from others. When that happens, that mirroring effect takes place in any type of connection or relationship. Know that whatever someone is showing you that you may not like, may appreciate within another person is just a reflection of things that are already within the self. So it could be that you're going to learn something from another person about yourself, and it might not be completely obvious at the time. It might take some reflecting back on the situation. Maybe you will get it. Maybe it'll trigger you, anger you. Maybe it'll be something you appreciate. Maybe it'll be something, like I said, later that you'll come to a clarity about. But for you guys, I feel like you guys have to remember that every encounter we have, that's a significant connection with another person, really is showing us things within the self. So let's say, for example, a triggering could be you go after someone that you want to be with, and this person rejects you, so-called rejects you, tells you they're not interested, or tells you I have a girlfriend, or I have a boyfriend, or I'm married, or, I just see you as a friend. Whatever the case may be, we'll take it in a negative sense. But if we look at it from a deeper level, it's really a sign that we're rejecting ourselves. When we feel rejected by others, it's really because we're rejecting something within ourselves. Whether it's we're not giving enough appreciation and love to ourselves, whether it's us neglecting our own intuitions, whatever it is, it's always going to be a mirror. So if you see someone successful and they're doing well, you might admire that or you might envy it. It's only something within yourself that is there too. That success, that potential is already there within the self. It's just something that you haven't yet embraced or tapped into about yourself. So there's always a way to look at things from a different perspective. Card number 2, Goddess of the Sacred Path, says let go of logic and trust your intuition. So you guys might be going through like a spiral of thoughts, not thinking clearly, not able to see things clearly, confused about which path to take, which choice to make, if you can trust yourself, if you cannot trust yourself. And I feel like whatever it is that you're fighting, it might not be able to be defined through your logic. It may not be something that you can get physical proof or evidence through. But if it's something within yourself that you feel, and it's a pull, it's a call, it's something that's just there within you, it's something subtle that you just sense or pick up, that's more than likely your intuition. You need to listen to that more. Be more still and quiet and listen to that. Because more than often, or more than likely, the ego chooses what seems to be logical at times. And when you're in your ego, you feel unsettled, you feel uneasy. But when you're in your intuition, it's a comfort, it's a knowing, it's a trust. It's just a calm, just, okay, I see it, I understand it. It may be a situation that you deem as positive, or maybe a situation that you deem as negative, but if you feel at peace with it and you understand it, and it's not causing you to feel chaotic, imbalanced, that I feel like is your intuition. Card number 3, God of Spiritual Healing. So it says, an aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing, okay? So like I said, I feel these are partnership energies and connections. People around you may be sending energies of healing to you, even if you don't see it, or showing you what needs to be healed within yourself. So people are going to serve as mirrors for you. They might be supporting you in ways that you like or in ways you don't like. But either way it goes, I feel like you're being aware, you're being shown what needs to be healed or released within yourself. I also feel this represents healing your aspects, your feminine and masculine aspects within yourself too, okay? Some of you guys may be getting love sent to you through spiritual guides, people that serve as support systems, people that you feel like are kind of earth angels to you, maybe sending you positive energy. So there are definitely some things that might need to be healed within the self. And I'm getting feminine and masculine energies needing to be healed or being healed. So much love to you guys. I hope that this reading resonates with whomever it's meant to resonate with. Be sure to check out the description box below for links on how to purchase readings and how to contact me and reach me. I appreciate you guys so much. Until the next reading, peace.